Welcome to Ancient Secrets channel. Let me ask you something. Have you ever watched a man enter a room and instantly shift the atmosphere? Without even speaking? No fancy suit. No loud voice. Just presence. That's not luck. That's power. And that power comes from silent discipline. In a world addicted to noise, the man who speaks less and controls more becomes impossible to ignore. This isn't about faking dominance. It's about building it from the inside out. Today, we reveal 8 daily habits that silently demand respect. Habits used by powerful men, from warriors like Yukio Mishima to modern leaders who never need to shout. If you're tired of chasing validation and ready to start commanding respect by just being, this video is for you. Let's dive in. 1. Practice daily stillness. Stillness unsettles people. It's rare. While most fidget, overshare, or seek approval through constant motion, the still man stands out. Powerful men sit calmly in discomfort. They pause before they speak. They breathe deeply in tension. When you move with patience, you project control. Mishima often sat motionless before duels, studying everything around him. He knew that his stillness made others feel unprepared. Try this. Each day, sit for 10 to 15 minutes in silence. No phone, no noise, just awareness. Use this time to slow your nervous system and observe your thoughts. When you practice stillness daily, your presence becomes louder than your voice ever could. You'll notice it, and so will everyone else. 2. Speak less, mean more. Every time you speak, you reveal either your strength or your insecurity. Mishima didn't waste words, and neither should you. Men of power don't ramble. They don't explain endlessly. They speak clearly, calmly, and only when necessary. Make this your daily goal. Reduce your words by half. Let your silence build curiosity. When you finally speak, people will listen. Confidence isn't how much you say. It's how little you need to say. Choose your words like a blade, precise, clean, and sharp. Let others fill the silence while you hold your ground. When your speech becomes intentional, your voice starts to carry weight. People don't remember noise. They remember meaning. 3. Master your craft in private. Powerful men build their edge in silence. Mishima trained relentlessly, riding, lifting, fencing, meditating, alone. No audience, no applause. What you build when no one's watching becomes the energy others feel when you walk in. Pick a craft, any skill that challenges your mind or body. Obsess over it. Practice daily, not for recognition, but for sharpness. When you quietly become excellent at something, people sense it. They may not understand why you intimidate them, but it's there. Real confidence comes from capability. When you know what you're capable of, you don't need to prove it. That's how respect is earned, quietly, through consistency. 4. Dress with purpose, not for attention. Style matters, but not how you think. Loud outfits, oversized logos, or constant image hacking signal insecurity. Powerful men dress to reflect clarity, not to get compliments. Mishima dressed in traditional robes or clean-cut clothing, nothing excessive. He didn't dress to be noticed. He dressed to reflect discipline. You don't need to spend a fortune. You need to choose clothing that's intentional, fitted, clean, and simple. Stick to solid colors. Cut the noise. Let your presence, not your outfit, do the talking. When you look composed, people treat you differently. When you look sharp but not flashy, they pay attention. Respect starts with self-presentation. Chapter 5. Visualize death. Every morning sounds dark, but Mishima did it daily, and it made him fearless. When you wake up, remind yourself, today, I could die. That awareness snaps you into clarity. You stop wasting energy on approval or fear. You speak more honestly. You stop postponing courage. Men who live like they could die at any time don't beg for attention. They move with purpose. Try it. Spend 2 minutes each morning visualizing your own mortality. Then act like this is your last day to leave an impression. Not by shouting, but by living sharply. The man who's made peace with death doesn't panic in life, and that calm earns deep respect. 6. Walk alone, by choice. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is walk alone. No distractions, no headphones, no need for company. Just you, your steps, and your thoughts. Mishima practiced solitude not as punishment, but as discipline. It was his temple. Try this habit. Take 10 to 20 minutes each day to walk alone. Reflect, observe, feel uncomfortable, and let it pass. Walking alone without distraction hardens your mind. You stop relying on noise. You learn to enjoy your own presence. And strangely, the more comfortable you become in solitude, the more powerful you appear in public. People sense independence, and they respect it. Walk alone not because you have to, but because you choose to. 7. Hold eye contact with calm. Eye contact reveals everything. Fear, guilt, approval-seeking, they all hide in the eyes. But Mishima? He looked through people. Not aggressively, but steadily. His gaze was calm, anchored, and unflinching. That's what made it powerful. Here's the habit. Each day, hold eye contact just a little longer than is comfortable. Not in confrontation, but in clarity. Look at people like you already know your value. Don't dart. Don't smirk. Don't flinch. Let your eyes speak your calm. Over time, this gaze becomes your shield and your message. You'll notice how others shift when you don't blink first. They'll feel something solid in you. That's silent dominance. That's respect. 8. Never ask for respect. Embody it. Here's the truth most men miss. The moment you ask for respect, you lose it. Mishima never begged for recognition. He embodied it. Through structure, through silence, through internal alignment. Do the same. Don't complain when others overlook you. Build yourself until they can't. Don't explain your worth. Carry it. Respect doesn't chase noise. It gravitates toward clarity. When you walk like you know who you are, the world adjusts. Make this your daily reminder. I am not here to impress. I am here to become. Live that. And one day you'll walk into a room and people will rise, not because you ask them to, but because they can't help it. Be the man. They can't ignore. Respect isn't won in arguments or flashy displays. It's earned in silence, in how you move, train, speak, and choose. These 8 habits won't just make you impressive. They'll make you grounded, unshakable, powerful without needing to prove it. You don't need to dominate the room with volume. You dominate it by being unreadable, unshaken, undeniable. If this message spoke to you, drop a comment below. I earn my respect in silence. And don't forget to subscribe to Ancient Secrets channel for more Stoic wisdom each week. Until next time, walk slow, train hard, speak less, and let them feel you before they hear you.